Good evening, beautiful people. A couple drops by CeeDee Lamb last week against the Eagles led to a season-opening loss for the Cowboys. Then today, they almost dropped the ball versus another division rival. But there's been a lot of heat on Jerry Jones when it comes to contracts. And funny enough, Dallas's biggest weapon today, well, he has one of the smallest game checks on the roster. Let's start in the fourth when they let Russ cook down 27-23 until this signature moonshot to Wan'Dale Robinson. Look at him. He's going to shush the crowd, but on the next drive, they had something to get loud about. 1 minute left, down by 3, and Dak goes to number 3. George Pickens, his first touchdown as a Cowboy, couldn't have come at a better time. Dallas takes the lead with 50 seconds left in the game. And if you thought this game was over, you must not have watched Dallas's defense before. Russ cooking again, bombing boys like someone unwanted in a photo. A 50-yard strike to Malik Neighbors. Giants lead with 25 seconds remaining. But this game was far from over. Dak finds, the tight end, Jake Ferguson, at midfield for a potential game-tying field goal. So they tried out Brandon Aubrey for a 64-yard field goal. Look at him lining it up with just one eye closed. That mug looked like it was going far right, but Brandon must have a praying mother because I don't know how that went in. We're headed to overtime. Jerry's going to love this in the box. Look at him with his friends, clapping everybody's hands. I love it. After today, he probably wants to invest in a defense, though, but they did come up clutch in OT. Rush tries to cook again. Unfortunately, he ran out of ingredients. Donovan Wilson plays center field for that pick, setting up the boys for a shot to win it. So here we go. It's pretty good, huh? Dak to Pickens. Ooh, and that's why you get a receiver opposite CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys in Giants territory now. 35 seconds left in OT, and Prescott takes off. Hey, that reminds me a lot of his Mississippi State days. First down by QB1, strike a pose, baby. That's why they pay you the big bucks. And if I'm Dak, I'm buying this man a gift after this game. Aubrey was sitting on a couch watching football like you and me 3 years ago. Now he's knocking in game-winning field goals for the boys. 46 yards to give Dallas the dub. Here's the hero of the day after the game.
Yeah, it's got to be number one. I think that's the first walk-off field goal I have. So did it twice today, which was pretty cool as time expires. One's to obviously send it to overtime, and then one's in overtime. So pretty cool moment for me.
Credit to him. We're behind him. He deserved that first win. Tough one to get. Fun one to get. Very fun one to get. And I know he'll never forget it. I won't forget it. I'm sure every guy in that locker room won't forget this one.
A couple local products and former Longhorns won't forget this day as well. Starting with LBJ grad Andrew Mukuba. His first career interception is off of Patrick Mahomes. That's pretty cool. Mukuba had one heck of a day against the Chiefs. That pick, half a sack, 6 tackles, including a tackle for loss in the Super Bowl rematch. His teammate and fellow Longhorn Moro Ojomo also got in the stat sheet with his first sack of the season. Big day for the Texas Exes as they beat Kansas City 20-17. Then Manor grad Pensley Umanmielen got his first career sack today. The former Mustang blew past that right tackle and said, "Hey, what's up, Kyler Murray?" Pretty cool moment for the Austin native. All right. Not a lot of cool moments for that Texas offense yesterday. They ran the ball well, over 200 yards against the Miners, and that's without their top 2 running backs. But let's be real. The glaring issue is the pass game. And here's a prime example, okay? 4th and 3, you got to get to the sticks. Parker Livingston is wide open after that first down mark, but Arch Manning doesn't throw it in time. Instead, he tries to turn into Super Manning, and we all know a quarterback's kryptonite is throwing across your body, and that's what you get, an interception. Plays like that is something that Arch wants back, and here's what he had to say about that play and his performance as a whole.
I think I could have squeezed it into Parker initially, but 4th down, I was trying to make a play. But got to limit the turnovers and got to play better.
When you talk about an urgency, yeah, I mean, I want us to play our best football like Monday at practice and take off from there. We'll see how realistic that looks. I don't think we're very far off.
I think everyone in the offense is ready to score 60, 70 points a game. We're not there yet. We're not a finished product, and so we just got to keep on working every day.
Now, there was no lack of offense last night in South Bend. Longhorn fans can hate A&M all you want, but you had to appreciate the game they played in a hostile environment. Going to Notre Dame, coming back from a double-digit deficit, scoring a touchdown when they had to have it. Respect, Aggies. I like what I saw, especially when history tells us they usually come out on the other side of games like that last night.
It shows us that we can do it, right? And that's a hurdle. You have to get over that hurdle so that, when you get into the fourth quarter of a close game on the road in a tough environment, like you have to believe that you can win until you actually come away with that.
I felt like today, our team just, like I said, fought through the very end. I mean, we played a full 4 quarters, and we did what we've been talking about all offseason. We finished.
Now, if you finished watching the Texas State game last night, you probably stayed up past your bedtime. It felt like Pac-12 after dark preview for the Cats, and it also felt like Arizona State was on another level. Just look at that last play. And look at this play, too. This was crazy. Sam Levitt jump, catch by Tyson, and you're going to see this jump. Hurdle, stays in bounds, touchdown. Yeah, that's crazy. They beat Texas State in nearly every facet of the game. Even though G.J. Kinney and the boys kept it somewhat close towards the end, thankfully they're back at home next week versus Nicholls State. All right, I got to shout out a couple guys from the 5-1-2 who found the end zone this weekend. LBJ Sedrick Alexander helped lead Vanderbilt to an upset win over number 12 South Carolina last night. Hey, man, them Commodores, they're legit, I'm telling you. And low-key, the Red Raiders may be too. Crockett grad Cam Dickey continues to lead that Texas Tech backfield. He scored for the 3rd straight game as Tech beats Oregon State by 31 points. And just one more shout out. Of course, I got to give it to LBJ's grad as well. The McCutcheon brothers. They played at U of H on Friday against Colorado. They beat Deion Sanders and his team. So cool to see the brothers playing at the same time on the same field on defense.
Yeah, that's impressive. And shout out to all the Central Texans making us proud at the college level and pro level, too.
Doing their thing, man.
A lot going on, Corey. Thank you.